Hello there, everyone. This is Neko here, getting ready to play Astrometica. Alright, we're gonna do some upgrades on a few things. I was not able to find where the hell on the outer edge of the toxic zone you could mine from. So when you do find Iridium, the first thing you're gonna want to do is make the toxic suit, or toxic zone suit. This is gonna be important. I managed to find some more by opening up the chests and stuff, and I did discover a few other things while out and about. If you enjoy my content, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell notification, and everything else. I try to show tips, tricks, helpful hints, and everything. I guess we have to de-equip that and equip that. Alright, so we'll keep that on hand. We're going to get some upgrades. In the previous episode, I showed or found some items. We can now get the tier 4, which I showed where you can find Volithium. I showed where you can find Pyrite Cluster. So we're going to get tier 4 on that. We're going to need some nickel, which means I'm going to have to go fly around and find some nickel. But that's also why I'm also looking for Iridium. That way I can actually take care of some items in the process, like Iridium. Anyways, let's take our oxygen off and our backpack. Uh-oh. Okay. Wait. A backpack gives your inventory slots? Huh. Alright, well. Alright, I don't have the nickel. I need to put the backpack back on and then go get nickel. Apparently, I did not know that this gives you slots. Alright, oxygen. Yeah, baby. Tier 4. That's gonna be amazing. Admittedly, I would like a tier 4 jetpack. Yeah, we're at 3. Oh, I'm missing 2 pilot. Oh, I'm gonna have to go get more of that, but we'll worry about that some other time. In the meantime, let's, well, first put that on and that on. I learned how to use this. Admittedly, it is helpful and I'm going to have to use it again, but let's go set up a thing. Let's just check. Okay, 100%. So let's go on here. We should be able to go over into here towards this direction, I believe. There we are. And then we're going to also go hit a couple other spots just to show you some interesting things. Admittedly, I wish I had known about this sooner. It would have been nice to have done. But I think we should be safe now that we are in here. And there should also be a something else in here. Now, I might be stupid, but I think if we get up in here, we should be able to find some things. Now the question is, there should be a base somewhere around here. I do not know exactly where, and there may not actually be. But for now, we should be able to hop out. Yes. And then Iridium. Yes. Okay. So this is where you can get Iridium. We're going to need to mine it. Lots and lots of it. Especially if we're going to get the Iridium miner and a few other things. It looks like the toxic suit gives you a 250. Withstand hazardous, enabling safe. This one is extra comfort, overall tough. So I think this one works just as well as this. I could be wrong, but this protects you from toxic. Kind of wish we could see better, but hey. Ooh, I absolutely love my oxygen. Tier 4 is amazing. But we're gonna need enough of these to Build whatever. Now, I think we can throw a deposit on this. I don't know if it's this one that we can throw it on or if it's something else. But I'm sure there's some of these that we can mine. Now, yes, it's toxic, it's green. I wish they would modify this slightly so that when you have the toxic suit on, it doesn't, the green is less green. Because right now, it's a bit of a pain. We can also set up, and I think they may have actually moved the base out of here, but we can set up this. So, oh, I must have, huh. I must have used the fiber somewhere, or the fabric. Oh well, I would have, I guess we can set up one of these. The problem is I need to set up something else and then advance. We should be able to slap one of these. No, apparently we cannot slap one on there. Nice to know. Nope. Question is, if I set this on here, will it start? Yes. Okay, sweet. This will get me some iridium. Admittedly, it'll be slow as hell, but still. Now let's see if we can get a decoration, advance, beacon. Yes. Admittedly, it was supposed to be for this. But apparently, my fabric disappeared. So, in the meantime, we're going to slap down this over here, just because. And we're going to call this Iridium. Now, I think that's their intended goal, was for you to use the toxic suit, come into here, and mine the Iridium and everything else in the process. That way you can then use it to build a few other things, which actually, to make this, we need 2 iridium bars. Assuming that's 3, that's 6. I would like to set one of these on nickel. So if I can find nickel, that's going to be great.
Warning.
Oh, we need fluids. And where is my vehicle? That is the question. There it is. I need to figure out how to make this better. But first, let's see. Actually, this might be where they were talking about if I could set up one of those at a far enough distance or get that close enough. Down here, maybe I could reach. But we're gonna definitely want to upgrade. Oh, we're gonna need water, because I gotta show you the next couple of locations in the process that I missed, that I wish I had found sooner. Definitely would have been amazing to have found it much sooner had I explored a little bit more. All right, storage. We need water. Now we need oxygen. And we need to head out of here. Woo! Because there is 2 locations I need to hit. Or 1 location. And one of them is this area here. I wish I had come into here, but I didn't. Well, actually, I think I did, but I think it was just that. But over here, we come across a tier 2 blueprint, tier 1, tier 1. Then we come across the log, which I don't think, but we can read this. If you want, you can pause it. Oh, that changes everything. Oh, there's a... Okay, we'll have to definitely check that out. You can pause and read, and then pause and read. Now, the reason why I wish I'd come here sooner... oh! We got a new signal? What's the new signal? Research outpost? No. But I wish I had come here sooner because you can see tier 2 fragment for research, tier 2 for fragment for research, and there's also power cell and plants. But there's a new log. Or not a new log, but a new new signal. Old hub, Data 9, vehicle manufacturer, research outpost, warp gate. Beta 9, we already went there. Now, I have found another location, which we're going to have to check out. What the hell is this new location? Or new signal? Because it isn't beta. I already found that. Oh yeah, vehicle fragment. But no, next location, which is actually something that, so over here, I found it by accident because what attracted me was this blue ring. This blue ring made me go, ooh, what's over here? Came along, next thing you know, there's a hole here. Thankfully, there's no enemies as far as I can tell, but this is like part 2 of a that little lock thing. So like you've got one right here. I have not figured out what the hell these are for, but it seems you have to build something. I don't remember. But yeah, it's like you've got another one of these where it's you got like building or something, some puzzle you have to deal with this here that I've got to figure out at some point. But yeah, this is another location that I did not expect to find, but hey, now there's a few other things that I'm missing that I probably should keep an eye out. I'm signal. Oh, they gave me the signal to the warp gate? That's stupid. Yeah, okay, so that's what it was. They gave me the signal to the warp gate, but I already had that. Huh. Alright. We're gonna try and set up some minor deposits. And I think there's a few other locations I need to keep an eye out for. Like, there might be some more stuff hidden back over here somewhere. I also need to keep an eye out for nickel and a few other things. Because if we can get nickel, that's going to be helpful as hell. Now, I don't know, I've already explored this location. I've already explored a few of these, but I have not actually fully explored. So I know we got, I think, silver here, which means we might want to set up a teleporter. I do know we've got gold, we've got iron, and a few other things. I'm going to have to set up one of those big ones in here. I'm pretty sure there's a... Iridium asteroid. These are Iridium that we can actually mine. Now I'm trying to see if there's any base or any other things in here, and I'm not seeing anything. But yeah, definitely recommend making the toxic suit as soon as possible. This will get you more iridium and allow you to take care of more things in the process. Wow. Now I see why there's a tier 2. We need the tier 2 without a doubt. Because whew, this is gonna take hell of a long time to get those. Alright, let's head on out. Let's start trying to set up some of these miners. I want nickel and I want iridium first. And then from there we'll move on to the others. That's copper, that's gold. I'm not sure if this is nickel. I can't like tell. Like they don't pop up anything saying hey. Alright, let's get back. We'll change out our battery and a few other things in the process. I believe that's iron. Alright, in we go. I should make 2 of these bays. Well, actually, I can't. Or I can, but I can't. The reason why I say that is because... Not that. This. I need the volithium spiral. And actually, inventory. Not that. Oh, round. Advance. I actually should probably make one of these. I also would like to make the global teleporter, which I don't think we have the machines for that yet. We do have furniture. Yeah, we'll have to wait on a few of these things. But let's try and get nickel and try and get iridium. Grabber. Alright. We need, I believe, 2. Sweet. Now, once we can get some nickel, we'll be good to go, which, we need an advanced chip. Which, we need nickel. Yay! Nickel seems to be the biggest holdback right now. We're gonna go trade these out. You're meh. And yep. And you. And there we go. Oh yeah, research. Let's go dump these in the research. Might as well. You. Start researching. You. Start researching. We'll see what the hell these give. And I'm not sure what that's used for just yet. Oh, right. Ooh, fungi stack. Nice. That's actually helpful. Hook throw. What I want is these habitat 4. Ew. No. No, please tell me that was not the tier 2s. No, that was... Ew. That was... That was extremely disappointing. Oh, iridium times 3. Can we... That's 15. Do we have 15? 5, 10... no, we do not. Dang it. And we need nickel. Alright, we're gonna go hit nickel. And I gotta see if there's any... I gotta see if this is a nickel mine over this way. If it is, we're setting up a nickel mine automatically over here. And I'm gonna have to start setting up teleporters around the place. Oh yeah. Part of the reason why I want the, whatever you call it, the nickel and the iridium is because I still need to fight through all these idiots, kill them all, see if there's any chests worth getting. And dang it, I think that's silver. Alright, well, for now, let's just grab you. Grab you. Since there is blue things over there, I'm pretty sure there's something over there. I'm actually gonna go explore that. I think I was tempted to, but never did. Usually these are a sign there's something. There you are. They also removed a lot of the nickel over here. Whee! Nope. So out of curiosity, I need to check over here. Because why would they have this over here? Oh. Ooh, does that mean there's going to be... Hold on a second here. Does that mean that we may be repairing this? Or is there there might be another jump location that we're gonna have to head to at some point? Oh, I was about to say there's some kind of wall here. Huh. Alright, well, we found a destroyed warp gate. Nice. Alright, let's see if we can set up one of these miners, because as soon as we can get nickel going, whoo, we'll be on our way. The problem is I think I need to figure out what nickel looks like. Why are there asteroid things over here? Alright, well, there's probably a lot of secrets out that are way out here that we gotta keep an eye out for. Huh. Knowing my luck. They're probably, these are nothing. They're probably one of those, yeah, they're the ghost. I hate when they're ghost, Alright, there we are. Alright, let's head back. Let's go make, an advanced chipset, and let's see if we can find a nickel, mine. I'm assuming it's gonna be a big one, and it's gonna be... Dang it. I assume it's gonna be a big one. That, like, it's gonna be like gray, or not gray, but, whatever the color, what nickel was. We've got, like, iron there. We got copper down over there. We've got gold. I feel like one of these is potentially... We got copper, we got gold. The only way to tell is to actually go through and mine it. Actually, this... Is this copper or... Nope. Alright, well, either way, let's just continue on. I gotta get the materials first, and then we gotta look around for places to try. Because you never know. That might be nickel. Or that one right there. Because they look like nickel. Doesn't mean they are. Oop. Wrong location. Whee! Okay. Advanced chipset. I might set up a second one if I can afford it. All right. Let's check out these big ones. Actually, I should test whether or not you can identify them. Let's see if we can identify them. And what I mean by that is I'm gonna head over to one that I know is one. Here we are. And we're gonna see if a name pops up on it. If it does, then that must mean that is what we're looking for. So well, nice to know that a name does not pop up on it. So that means it's time to play Guess Where That Rock Is. Da-da-da. We'll head over here. We'll see if we can find one. Admittedly, I think this is just silver. And I don't think there is going to be any. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's silver. The only way to tell is if I was to actually do it. Alright. Screw it. Woo! Apparently that can go through you. So, advanced. Cutting edge, harness endless potential. With precision, operates tirelessly, ensuring continuous flow of resources. Must stubborn veins. So, how does this work? Do we just get... Alright, we'll see how it works with this. If it turns green, then we know it's a mine. Or not green, but... Okay, so that's what we're looking for. Is anything... Oops. Anything that would appear... Nope. Okay, well... So how the hell are we supposed to tell? I know iron and copper and silver and gold. The problem is nickel. I may have to actually look up that real quick. All right. Screw it. I'll try and figure it out on my own. I at least know where gold is. I know where iron is. I know where that is. Question is there one in here? I feel like there should be one here. Like right here. Or right there. Nope. Nope. Oh. Okay, well, looks like I found the... Oops. I just lost 100 life. Nice. Alright, well, I found this, the part of what... Well, either the... I'm like futtering around. Oh. Ah, help me. Ah. Okay, well, we can see if there's anything special in here. I hear... Ow, 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 ow. Stupid electricity. Oh, hey, a log. Oh, teleport station. I already think I have one of those, but anyways. Toxic zone password. Stop touching the wires. Coffee machine. Nice. Change before recalibrate drone. Basically, you can pause it. You can read it. Gotta love that the thing is 6969. Nice. And try and pause and read again. And pause and read again. I will take red. Red will be helpful. I think we already have that. We already have the teleport. Now let's see. I do need some food and I do need some water.
Warning.
I did not actually expect to come across this. I think there's a coordinate somewhere. Oh. Found the boost. Tier 1. Oh, hello there. Ah. Holy flip, that thing is fast as hell. Wait. Oh, I was about to say. Oh, blueprint. Mine. Ooh, oxygen tank. Admittedly, I don't really need that right now. So this is where you find the boost. Nice to know. Admittedly, I have no clue where to give a coordinate to it. The only thing I can think of is it's 1604 from the warp gate, 1119 from the research outpost, like 1836, and then basically directly below you. Basically, that's the best I can do to give you coordinates, or basically to finding the outpost. So if you come to here and you look for 1000, then you know you're good. Then if you look at there and you know that you're within that distance, and if you look over there and you know within that distance, you're good. But I need drink. All right.
Warning.
No, cannot place you there. Cannot place you there. Nope. Nope. I'm gonna have to look up on camera or off camera and see if there's any place for iridium mining and a few other things in the process, because right now I'm not having any luck for iridium. Nope. Inventory. Probably should look for some food. Alright, I'm not seeing any miners here. I may have to set up some of these to get what I need, which means I may have to... Oh, this is about to get a number 2. Or another one. Ooh, takes a hell of a long time. I may actually have to set up a few of these over here just to get that, but we're going to have to set up some nickel ones. Let's get back. I can at least try and set up some other try and set up a few other things in the process. Donut. But we should be able to make at least a couple of these, which is going to be helpful. I'm going to have to go back to my thing, and I'm going to have to set up a nickel miner, and then I'm going to have to look for nickel asteroid in the meantime. But there's plenty of like silver and copper, or yeah, silver, copper, gold, and iron, at least. Woohoo! And maybe I can find some more extra, whatever you call it, gold, not gold, but nickel harvest locations. Alright, well, in the meantime, I'm going to go in here, I'm going to slap in the research, call it an end of an episode because I took way longer than I anticipated, and I didn't expect for half the things I did. So, if you guys enjoyed, please like. If you didn't, I understand. Not much happened, just a bit of running around, gathering, all that other fun stuff, trying to set up a thing. If you want to see more of this series, make sure to check out my channel. If you want to see other games I play, check out the in-screen credits. I do play other games in the process. If you want to be added onto the in-screen credits like these people, make sure to publicly subscribe. After a certain amount of time, I'll add you on. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed, and you come back for more. I'm going to get ready for the next episode, which means more grinding, a little bit of research, and a few other bits. Yay! I'm going to let the credits roll out. So, there we go. Alright. Bye-bye!